It's time now for Ask the Coach, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors, a proud corporate sponsor of the Vols. Visit them online at academy.com.
Welcome back to Ask the Coach, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Today, the special guest is Director of Player Personnel, Mr. Bob Welton. Welcome, Bob.
Thanks, Sarah. Glad to be here.
All right, Bob, your first question comes from Bill Owens, and he asked, how important is it to build those relationships with in-state student athletes?
Well, I can say this, is that every staff meeting, we first talk about the in-state players. We go down to each kid, and each coach has to give an update, and that's daily. We talk about them daily. We don't do that with anybody else on the board except Tennessee kids. So obviously that's a priority. Then the other thing is, I think what's important is the connections with the high schools and the high school coaches. You know, one of the things Coach Jones has done a great job with, because he's not from Tennessee, is I think he's done a great job of bridging some contacts, bridging some of that gap that was here when he got here with the state of Tennessee. And I think last year's recruiting class obviously, I think, showed that we're putting a fence up around the state, and we want these kids to stay in state. We want to win with Tennessee kids.
And going off of kind of that really high recruiting class last year, Sam Hayes points out that we had the top 5 recruiting class last year. Will you talk about how we get those top-notch players despite maybe the season-ending record?
It starts with the head coach. You know, Coach Jones is our best recruiter. He's our hardest working recruiter, and I think that trickles down to everybody in the department, from our nutritionalists to our strength staff to our team chaplain. I mean, they all play a part. I mean, this really is a group effort, a team effort when we recruit these kids. And I think when they come here, they feel that we care. We care about them on the field, but also we're going to take care of them off the field and after football. You know, Antone Davis does a great job, obviously, with the VFL program. So I think the parents and the kids feel like if I come to this place, not only can I play football at a great university, I can get a degree, but also when I'm done playing, I know this isn't over.
Regular season has concluded. Will you talk about your next, let's say, 3 months before National Signing Day in February? What do your days look like?
Well, there's no sleep, I'll tell you that. That's for sure. A lot of chaos. You know, the best thing that we have going for us at Tennessee is we'll have another year of a lot of mid-years. And that helps because you really don't have to recruit these kids for 2 more weeks. And then they're here in school, and you can you don't forget about them, but you don't necessarily have to worry about them going somewhere else. You know, you have them, they're Tennessee Vols, they're all in school. And so, you know, what they'll do is the coaches are all on the road. They're on the road now. They're tireless. You know, at this time of year, they know whatever I ask them, they need to do it. And so that's really for the next 3 months is exactly what we're doing. And not to mention that you also have the 2016 kids to recruit. You know, people forget about that sometimes, but, you know, that's part of my job is, you know, the coaches need to work on these guys, but, you know, we're already talking about 16s, 17s. I mean, that's what I spend most of my day on now, to be honest with you, is trying to coordinate and collect all that information and those names. So it just never ends. It's a vicious cycle, that's for sure.
Well, you certainly have your plate full and a lot to deal with, so we'll let you get back to work, but thank you for your time, and good luck.
I appreciate it, Sarah, and Vol Nation signing day is going to be really special this year, I can tell you that.